All right, everybody. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Lawful and Orderly. I am Marty, and I will be your GM tonight. And joining me, as always, is the lovely Scott Brown, who normally plays Ilan Brownfeet. Scott, how you doing?
I'm doing swell, Marty. Thanks. And howdy, all you kids out there in Radio Land.
Excellent. And also joining me as a player tonight is Andrew J. Young. Andrew, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Thank you for asking back. I'm doing quite well, and I'm very much looking forward to tonight's episode. Also joining us, brand new player. We're super excited to have her on the show, is Clara Jegade. Clara, hello.
Hello, how are you? How's everybody?
We're good. But what we want to know is, how are you?
I'm doing good. Excited.
Awesome. Well, now that we know who we are, let's talk about what this is. And you know what? I'll just do it. I'll do that with a brief radio style intro. Welcome to Lan Arcanym, the city of magic. At the nexus of three major ley lines, the city shimmers with magical energy. But that kind of power brings trouble. Trouble that sometimes seems to spawn from thin air. And sometimes, if you're not careful, that trouble can land on you. I don't know what music goes with that. So this is one of our Lan Arcanym city stories. It's a between seasons sort of one-shot arc. We're not going to be doing any of the usual, like solving a mystery. So if any of you are worried about jury duty, I hope you still brought snacks and something to read, but don't worry, there's not going to be anything like that in this episode.
So you're not excused from work?
Yeah, I guess so. But you don't get that crappy jury duty pay. Yeah, I know. Everybody loves it. Buys you that one sandwich. So let's just jump in. And actually, we are going to have a familiar character with us this episode. Andrew, Mikhail recently sort of disappeared from his duties on the force. He took some paid leave to go investigate why a mysterious object, a soul jar that looked exactly like him, had been found at a crime scene. Where is Mikhail now? It's been a couple of weeks. And he's zeroing in on something critical to his investigation.
So Mikhail is in the right now is in the wharfs of Lan Arcanym. He's been tracking down a specific individual now for the last day and a half or so. It's his latest lead, and he thinks it'll be the breaking point of the case. They might not be able to explain everything, but he's hoping that this lead will crack the case wide open once he finds them. So right now he's in a smoke-filled bar filled with everybody's is missing at least one limb of some kind or an eyeball. Yeah. Lots of people have striped shirts, lots of tri-corner hats and bandanas, and there's literally a haze of smoke. Just above Mikhail's head, but at head level for like humans.
For most people, yeah. And I forget, what's the name of this bar?
It is the Fuzzy Barnacle, I think. Although it's changed names several times for legal reasons.
As many times as it's changed owners, which is many.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Yeah.
So, Mikhail knows that this person of interest that he has been stalking for the last couple of days has a room here at the inn upstairs of the Fuzzy Barnacle. So, Mikhail, as you pick the lock on the door and swing it open into the darkness, you see what looks to be a very dark room. Like it looks dirty, like you would expect. The smoke is in here as well. It seems like you can't get it out of here, even though the window is clearly open in the room. There's no real light to see, but you think you can see a figure curled up in the bed.
Mikhail's going to approach slowly. He does not have Oh no, he does not have William Clubb because he was suspended. So he's armed with only his dagger, I think. So he's got his hand on his dagger and he's approaching the bed, prepared to sort of deal with this person if they're awake and to wake them up if they're not.
All right. The body on the bed doesn't move.
You said body.
Well, the figure. We'll call it a figure.
I was like, that was not encouraging. So Mikhail does take out his dagger and he sort of taps Persia on the shoulder and says, "Hey, it's time to wake up. I have questions for you."
When you tap through the blankets, but you feel like the substance, the figure that you tapped was harder than you would expect. Like it's not a flesh and bone person.
He taps again and then like pulls the blankets back in a flash.
So as the blankets come away, that there actually is a flash, and you see the form that's lying on the bed looks actually just like the soul jar that you found. It's this obsidian colored image of Mikhail himself. And as the blanket gets pulled away, the eyes flash this bright green, and they sort of sear their way into your soul. And you feel your energy draining away, and you feel a swirl of voices entering your mind, and you feel yourself actually, as your body's going down, you feel your presence not. In fact, you feel yourself leaving your body and raising into the air over the city of Lan Arcanym, as though you're being pulled away, but not where you might expect. You've heard stories about when you die, your soul gets pulled into another plane, and that doesn't seem to be happening. Instead, you're drawn across town, through the dock districts, past the old police precinct, which is under heavy construction at the moment as they work on rebuilding it, and into a ratty building that you sort of recognize as an old high guard station, as an old street guard station, which Mikhail doesn't know that the high guard is currently acting out of, and into a dark room where you feel yourself slammed back into a body. Only, Mikhail, you're not feeling yourself. You've got sort of a schism going on. And,
hold on,
somebody's mic has gone bonkers. Andrew, can you make some noise for us? Oh, it wasn't you.
Sorry,
Oh,
I muted mine to make sure it was.
Right.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
So,
All right.
mystery solved.
Square that.
Yes.
And
Do you get points for that mystery? I mark it down.
It's a well, we're not in the game yet. Let's get started. So yes, Mikhail, in a strange and terrible curse, you find yourself waking up in another body in a dark room, and you're not yourself. In fact, you are now hearing three voices in your head. Each of our players will be a distinct voice trying to guide Mikhail as he deals with having his sanity shattered from having his soul ripped from his body. And playing tonight, we will be playing a game called Everyone is John, or in this case, Everyone is Mikhail. Each of our characters has two skills that they are extremely good at when they are in control of Mikhail. And they also have a set of obsessions, which we'll probably reveal at the end, but that the others don't know about, that they essentially get points if they make Mikhail do these things. This is generally a pretty silly or lighthearted game. We'll see where this goes. But one of the main things that needs to happen here is each voice can get control of Mikhail only by spending some of their willpower. So as Mikhail opens his eyes here in the dark, I'm going to need all three of you to vie for control. So to do this, you're going to take some of your willpower tokens, and everyone has different tokens that represent their initial 10 points of willpower. And you're going to make a bid. And so just go ahead and put that in a closed fist. And when everybody's fists are up in the camera and ready to go, we will 3, 2, 1 and do a reveal. And we'll see who bid the highest for control of Mikhail. So everybody just let me know when you're ready to bid for control.
Oh, I'm ready.
I think I'm ready.
Scott's ready. Andrew's ready. Clara, do you have your bid ready?
Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right. So everybody, 1, 2, 3. Let's see your bids, if we can.
4.
All right.
Oh, man.
Scott did 4. Andrew did 2. Clara, I'm
I
sorry.
have 5.
You have 5. Wow. Big spender at the top.
Heavy hitter.
Jump right in.
Okay. So, so go ahead and set those aside. So your character, your voice is now at 5 willpower.
Okay.
And you've spent those for now, but you're now in control of Mikhail. So I'll set the scene a little. You're in and what seems to be an empty, but sort of, in use. It's just no one's there. It's the middle of the night. Sort of low rent police station. You are in an evidence, not lockup, because it's like still pretty cheap place. It's just like a closed gate, but you're back in evidence. And you sort of sit up and push off some other files that have sort of been set on top of you.
Okay.
Are we dressed?
You are actually, yeah. If you look down and you see that oddly you're dressed may be a strong word. You were draped in a sackcloth, so it's something that serves as clothing. You're not nude, but you're not wearing normal clothes. What's up?
Okay. So I get up, I collect myself, and
I'm sorry. What stuff is that?
I collect myself. I
Oh, yourself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then I get up and I go to the bathroom. Are there bathrooms here? And I look in the mirror and I see my face.
Yep.
And
yes.
my face is dark. I have really long, dark hair. It's all wet and stuff like that. My skin is.
Well, in this case, okay. you look just like you did look.
Oh, okay. It looks just like I did look.
Yeah, so you see yourself in the mirror, and other than your clothes being wrong, Mikhail sees himself, okay. and he's kind of shaken. So he's looking in the mirror, and he's listening to you, this voice that told him to collect himself and go to the bathroom. Okay. And he says, "What is happening? I was across town. Now I am. Where am I? Who are you talking to me?"
Okay. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to
so
give
you're
up my turn to another person.
Oh no!
Can I do that? I think I went first. Okay.
All right.
If you want, so you can, if you're giving up control, you can cede control to a specific voice if you want, or we can go back to the bidding process.
Okay. Let's see what Scott has to say.
All right, Scott is in control. So Mikhail is staring at himself and saying, "Hello, voice? Where? Hello?"
Yeah. I'm here. I'm you, voice.
Oh, good. Wait a minute. You do not sound quite like the last voice.
No. Pay no attention to last voice. This real voice is voice of power. Is voice of goodness.
Okay.
We are at work, yeah? I assume I share Mikhail's memories?
Yes, you all have access to Mikhail's memories.
So, we need to go and negotiate the splitting of the basket orb game.
What? I was working mystery across town. The basket orb. Okay. Where do I go for this game?
It should be in office. This office, yeah. It looks vaguely like the office. Not quite. The walls seem different.
Okay. I guess I will look for basket orb courts. So one of the key rules of everyone is John is that because his personality is fractured, Mikhail is not himself. He's not super capable of doing things that normal people are like. If there's any chance that a normal person would screw this up, it's going to be really hard for Mikhail to do it. So the way we're going to resolve that is you're going to roll a die. And do you have any skills, Scott, that would help you find the basket orb court?
I definitely do not. Not even the slightest.
Then in that case, I'm going to need you to roll a d6 and let us know what you get. You're looking for a 6.
And I got a 2.
Okay. So So Mikhail stumbles around in the dark in this place, doesn't even think to turn on a light or a torch, and he's just looking in room after room and getting starting to get very tired. It takes him more than a few minutes, and eventually he stops in a interrogation room and briefly falls asleep. And that means it's a chance for everyone to vie for control. So everyone, make your bids.
Ooh, we don't roll. We're doing a bid again.
Yeah, so we're bidding for control here. You can bid 0 or up to your total willpower. All right, is everybody ready? Okay, let's see. 3, 2, 1, flip them. Claire with 0. Oh my gosh, Andrew, is that 5?
That's 5. I can't stack them. It's 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at
So
you.
Andrew,
wanted that.
You're in control of Mikhail.
Mikhail.
No,
It is time to
yes.
wake up, friend.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, how are you feeling? Much better after your nap, yes?
I suppose I don't normally nap in interrogation room unless. Am I supposed to interrogate someone? What am I doing?
No, Mikhail. We are on case. You remember. We must lead, and uncover mystery of what has happened to us. But first, Mikhail, you have nothing. What are you? You wear a sackcloth, and you have no equipment. You must.
What? Yes. Okay.
Yes, very uncomfortable. So
There's
scratchy.
no need to be rude. I don't know.
No, it's scratching for me too. I feel it. I feel your pain. So, Mikhail, we need equipment. We need to find something, and we all know the best things are kept behind locked doors. So we shall go to evidence lockup and find good things for us to wear, nice and comfortable and form-fitting, and perhaps some equipment which we can use
lockup. Yes, of course. I woke up there. I don't know why. But hey, door was not locked. I will go back in. Okay, here I am. What am I looking for? I don't.
Mikhail,
please be good. And he holds up like a dress that has like some knife holes and some blood stains.
Not quite, Mikhail. What you want is something in a black or a very dark blue, maybe a shade of gray, like a dark gray.
This is something very specific. So, do you have any skills that would help him find something fashionable to wear?
I don't, but I could make anything that he finds look fashionable. So I think maybe what I should do is, instead of having Mikhail find something that looks fashionable, so try and make whatever his knife hole dress look fashionable. So
like as he's holding the dress and thinking like, oh no, it's not right. Without his knowledge, his other hand is doing this illusion magic spell, and suddenly the hole filled bloody dress is a cool looking leather jacket with a leather button up shirt, and he's yes, this will do quite nicely, and he gets dressed and
very good.
And okay, well,
feels nice. Lots of very breezy. Yes, surprisingly breathable for leather. So, Mikhail, we must.
Leather.
Oh, real good leather. We must find who has done this to us.
Yes.
Yes, but we must not be seen. We must. The eyes are watching us, Mikhail. Whoever has done this, he's out to get us.
The eyes
everywhere, and the ears have eyes, and they have the walls have eyes.
Whoa.
No, the walls.
Oh,
you are quiet. It is my turn to speak. The walls have eyes, and the walls have ears. I am Mikhail.
Oh, okay. Yes. Well, I think of myself as Mikhail. I don't.
We
have
are
a name for
Mikhail. You and I together.
Could I call you Mickey? Is that okay?
You may call me Mr. Pavlovitskyvich if you need.
We're going to be here all day if you make me say my full last name.
Maybe Perry.
Okay, Perry. Great.
Perry.
Cool. So walls, eyes, ears. Want to avoid them, I guess. Stick to shadows.
We shall stick to the shadows, and we must go back to the wharfs and find what it is that we need. Find who has done this to us.
Okay.
Uncover their secrets and find out why.
Here is a question for you, Perry. Do you know where I am right now? I am feeling a little confused.
You are Yes, you are exactly where you need to be at this moment, Mikhail, of course.
Okay, great. Then let's
may-
go. Which way do
let's-
I go?
Perhaps we should hail a cab and get someone
Okay.
to take us to the Wharf District. This seems like a good thing to do.
Okay, well,
Mikhail,
I'm going to go outside. Here I go.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, it must be very late at night.
So
well,
dark, but the
here,
darkness hides us.
I can't tell. This carriage, maybe a cab. Do you have something that would help Mikhail hail a cab?
I don't. I mean, I could use illusion magic to make someone stop by making them like think there was a wall or something, or
Okay.
a stop sign.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Then yeah, go ahead and roll. That gets you two. You get an extra die.
All right, so I roll 2d6.
That's right.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
You have a skill. You roll 1d6 and
Look
you
for
only need a 3 or
3.
higher. Yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't going to argue. with you.
You can also, whoops, I missed a thing. Great GMing. You can spend a point of willpower at any time to give +1 to your roll.
Well, I don't have that much. I'm not going to spend a point. We're going to just take our
Right.
chances.
You're just going to go 50-50. Okay.
Going to go 50-50. All right, Mikhail, we will stop a cab. Yes, we will. With a 5, we will stop a cab.
Okay, so yeah, Mikhail finds himself
so
casting an illusion spell, and suddenly, like, a bunch of school children appear in front of this carriage, and it screeches to a halt to avoid running over the school children.
They should
And,
not be out so late.
And then they puff into smoke because they were illusion magic. And Mikhail opens the door and jumps in the back and says, "Take me to the Wharf District." And this couple looks back at you like, "Excuse me?
Wait,
Who the hell are you?"
Mikhail, you must not tell them who you are. You must tell them you are someone else. Tell them you are Elin. Tell them your name is Elin Brownfeet.
My name is Elin Brownfeet.
Oh, so perfect.
Hello, please take me to the docks, please. And so the woman in the couple is like, are you gonna let this happen? I mean, we've been talking about this. You need to stand up for yourself. And the man looks back and he's like, I don't know. He looks pretty dangerous. I mean, do you see that cool leather jacket? It's really intimidating. I think we should just take him. Okay. Yes, please. To the docks, please. And the carriage sets off.
You see, Ellen, they do not know who you are. They do not know you are safe here.
Wait a minute, Perry. My name is Mikhail. You are calling me Ellen. Am I Ellen now?
No, you are Mikhail, but we must keep up the ruse. You are Ellen. You must think of yourself as Ellen for the duration of this cab ride.
Look, I am having a lot of identity problems right now. I'm not sure if I want to oh boy, are you sure this is going to be okay?
If you prefer Mikhail, but you must not say it aloud. They are watching us, Mikhail. They look for us everywhere.
Okay.
We must keep ourselves secret and safe.
So
and
if someone says to me, my name, what is your name? I will say inside, I will whisper, Mikhail. But outside, I will say, Elin Brownfeet.
That is right. Good. Very good, Mikhail.
Great. So it
Excellent.
turns out it's a little ways away, the docks. And the couple in front, they sit quietly for a little bit, very uncomfortable, but eventually they start their conversation back up. And while Mikhail is talking to this voice in his head, he starts to get sleepy and he falls asleep. And we're back to bidding for control. So all voices, if you are ready, please ready your bids. And once you're
when Mikhail falls asleep like this, we all gain 1 willpower.
That is true. Yeah. So go ahead.
Do we do that before we bid or after?
I'm gonna say you can do it before. Why not?
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's have 3, 2, 1. Let's see them.
3.
3 and 2 and 2. Okay. Looks like Scott is it. So spend those, and you're in charge.
Mikhail.
Oh yes. Hello. And the couple in front. What? Oh God! Did you fall asleep back there? I hope he wasn't drooling on this. Honey, it's okay. We can get it cleaned. Mikhail's like, yeah. Who is this
Mikhail,
voice?
This couple's willing to take you for the docks, but if you make them the right deal, they may be willing to take you even further.
Deal?
Why would we stop at the docks?
deal.
We could go all the way to their house.
Well,
Who knows where these people live? That could be very interesting. You should make a bargain with these people. Offer them to trade them something. You can negotiate. You know that they're afraid of you. You could ply that. You could promise not to murder them if they take you to their house.
Oh boy! Oh, threats.
Or you could offer them some sort of bribe, like you will let them keep the carriage, right?
Oh, okay. Is this what you want me to do? I will do this.
Well, all right. Let's start with just a little basic. Basic. Is there something like a bread box sized in the car? Maybe we can try and no. Let's definitely ask to go to their house. That's a good idea.
Hello, fancy couple. Oh God, he's talking. Yeah. What do you want? I would like to make with you a deal. Are you ready to negotiate? Oh Jesus, what is he talking about? I don't know, honey. That jacket is really intimidating me. Tell you what. Let's go home. How about that? What do you mean? Where's your house? Look, we'll take you anywhere if you just get out of. No, I would like to go to your home, please. Oh God, no, I don't think we want to do that.
You have to offer them something.
How about I let you keep the carriage if you take me to your house? All right, so let's see how persuasive you are.
Bartering.
Bartering. You do have a bartering.
Or unless you want me to use bantering.
Well, so you can. Well,
I
and
got
remember, you can
on the die. Oh, I can spend up.
You could spend up if you want to pass it.
I need to spend 1 to make it a 3, or 2 to make it a 4.
You need to roll a 3 or higher. Yep.
So 1. So I will spend 1 and pass that check. We're gonna go to their house.
Okay. Yeah. So the couple looks at each other. And finally, the lady looks back and says, "Okay, fine. Just don't hurt us." And so they like lean forward and speak to the driver, and the carriage turns, makes a big, not quite 180 turn, but starts heading off in a different direction in the city. And is there something you want to do to occupy your time on the way to their house?
Yes. Mikhail.
Yes.
Yes. Say, what's outside the door of the carriage?
Looks like I see city street. I see people walking city street. I see, there is a man robbing another man.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Wait, there's a curtain. Why don't you draw the curtain and then bet this lovely man inside the carriage what could be behind that door?
Okay. Well, I will do the first part. That seems good. Hello. Excuse me, fancy man. Oh God, yeah. What do you want? Would you like to make a wager bet with me? Oh God, just don't hurt me. What is it? I would like to bet you. Oh shit, the voice. Hello, are you there?
Yes. You have no money. Bet him all of the. Bet him double or nothing what you owe him already. Yes, double or nothing. That will
okay, yes, this sounds very good. Yeah, hello, fancy man. I would like to wager you 2 carriages that you will not guess what is outside this window right now. And no peeking by looking out your window, which has its own curtain. Excuse me, let me just, and he reaches around, and the guy's like, "Oh God, oh jeez, oh no, it's happening!" But he pulls the curtain shut, and he says, "Now, if you can guess what is outside your window, I will give you 2 carriages. If you guess wrong, I will receive from you 2 carriages." And the man's like, "Oh Jesus God, okay, all right. So let's roll to see how he does, how your skills worked on his betting."
6.
A 6. All right. He's like, "Oh geez, I don't know. This is not a great part of town. Probably like a bunch of dudes robbing a guy and beating him up." And Mikhail's like, "Oh no, voice. This is exactly what I saw. I think I'm going to have to lose 2 carriages.
But we've moved since then. Now it's time to dramatically reveal it.
So he reaches forward and dramatically reveals that, in fact, there is an old woman out watering her plants at night. And Mikhail says, "Oh, I am afraid there is no violence outside the carriage tonight. I don't mean to imply what might be happening inside, but you do owe me 2 carriages. Are we getting close to your house now?" Oh God, yeah, yes. Oh Jesus, just don't hurt us. Look, we're here. So okay, it looks like we are here at the house. Voice, I don't remember what this has to do with my investigation.
It does. For the mystery of this house looks rather large and well furnished, and it probably contains many doors.
Yes, doors.
We could dramatically open each one of those doors and continue to make deals with these 2 people. They may owe us many other carriages.
Oh my goodness!
Scott?
Where will I park these?
Marty, if someone else is fulfilling our obsessions for us, can we mark those down?
You certainly may,
Perfect.
And you should ask questions that so that Scott says, "What? No."
Just checking to see how that works. I figured it probably was.
Yep. If someone accidentally fulfills your obsession, that still counts for you. So yeah, your smug voice can be smug.
Oh, that's very good. You should listen. Listen well, Mikhail. Very good.
Okay, well, I guess I will get out of the carriage. Should I ask these people to join me? Voice, I am.
Yes,
I am only used to brutaling people.
No. What would this deal be without a studio audience?
Okay,
and
yes,
contestants.
of course.
I mean, they have servants who can be the audience, and they obviously are the contestants.
Okay, well, yes, here we go. Folks, fancy people, please to join me inside of your house. It is time to play a game. And the woman is like, "Oh, Jesus, God, he's going to kill us all." And the man is like, "No, he totally is." And so you all step out of the carriage, and you see that you're in front of a palatial estate that is a little, not out of town, but like one of those really nice areas where they've built like trees. So you're in the city, but you don't see that you're in the city. So it's a little bit isolated from the hustle and bustle. And you head into the front door, and a butler is there to greet the couple returning home, and he says, "Yes, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Cobb. Oh, I see you've brought company. Shall I put on tea?" And the woman is like, "Oh God, he kidnapped us on the way here." And the butler is like, "Ma'am?" And the man is like, "Yes, he's extremely intimidating. Jonathan, could you do something about this?" And the butler says,
Mikhail,
"Well,
you can't let this stand. You have to speak up and defend yourself.
Oh, the kidnap is a very strong word. Let's say we made a deal that we would come here. You have met your bargain. You bring me to house. I give you carriage. You owe me 2 carriage. So now let's say you only owe me 1 carriage. Is good?" And they look very confused. Do you have something that would help convince them that this is legit?
Bantering.
All right, let's see how you banter your way out of this one.
I would love to see how Scott banters his way out of this.
It's a 2, and
it's a 2.
I think I'm going to choose to lose the roll. I'm going to keep my winnings from my extremely profitable fulfillment.
All right. So that means before we find out what happens next, we are in a bid for control. Who would like to control Mikhail next?
All right.
Who's ready? Everybody got
ready?
the bids? Clara, you ready? Okay, Let's see. 3, 2, 1. We got 0 from Scott. We got 3 from Clara and 2 from Andrew. Clara,
Okay.
you are back on top.
Gonna try again.
So as you take control, Clara, you see the sort of elderly butler in front of you, but he's a pretty well-built human. Even though he's older, he clearly had another line of work before becoming a butler, and he produces a sword or sorry, not it's not a sword. Let's call it a long knife from underneath his fancy butler's clothes. And he says, "Well, shall I take him outside for you?" And you're up.
Okay. So what I do is that I agree to go outside, but then I steal the knife.
So you, as the voice, you can just tell John, or you can tell Mikhail what to do.
Okay,
so think of it as like.
Okay. Okay, Mikhail. This is a different voice.
Hello. I think I recognize you.
Yes, you do. I'm the voice in your head, though.
Okay.
Now, don't mess this up, Mikhail.
Okay, look, the man drew a very big knife. If I had my club, this would be no problem, but I am a little bit worried. Voice, please, what do I do now?
Grab the knife. Make it play for the knife. Don't just stand there and get stabbed, Mikhail. Take action.
Okay, here we go. Do you have something that can help you help Mikhail?
I have my agility. That's a skill of mine.
Okay, yeah, we'll take agility. So why don't you roll a d6? And if you get 3 or better, would you like to spend any points to go ahead and... I guess we let Scott retcon it earlier, so you can roll and decide if you want to spend if it's not a good enough roll.
Okay. So I got a 6. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. So,
wow.
So he gets close to you. And Mikhail stands there blankly, and suddenly, like a flash, his hands are out, and he's whacked the guy in the wrist, and the knife is now in your hand, and the butler is holding his, like, oh boy, I've made a goof.
Yeah, that's what he gets, Mikhail. You don't mess with us.
Yes, that is what he gets, and this is what I get. This is a very nice knife.
Yes.
Voice, I am up 1 knife, and I am owed 1 carriage. What do I do?
You steal, Mikhail. Take everything that isn't nailed down.
What, right in front of these people? You want me to just start taking things?
I mean, just threaten them with the knife, Mikhail.
Oh, yes.
Shield it around.
Now, you can see that I have easily disarmed your butler man, and I am in charge here.
Yeah.
I would like to steal your belongings. Is this good? Am I doing it right?
Excellent, Mikhail. You're a natural.
Okay. Look, I don't think they are just going to stand still while I take these things. But I can start if you want. Otherwise, maybe we should do something with them.
Mikhail, okay. You're very persuasive, okay? So just persuade them to lock themselves in their cupboard while you take everything.
And so he says, okay, I see that you are all very worried that I now have a knife. And the thing that I mentioned about the violence inside the carriage earlier, maybe we are on the wrong foot. Tell you what, I will make you a deal. If you lock yourself in your kitchen cupboard, I will steal your stuff. So let's go ahead and roll for that. You have negotiations, so you just need to roll a 3 or better.
Okay. I got a 2.
Do you want to spend a point to make that a 3? You could spend a willpower.
No, let's not spend a willpower.
Can other personalities spend that willpower to make it succeed?
You know what? There's nothing in the rules against it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So succeeding.
Oh.
So yeah, there that goes. And so they look at each other. They're like, "We're not really doing this, are we?" "Oh, sweetie, look, the jacket was scary, but the knife is." And the butler is just like, "I will go prepare the kitchen, madam and sir."
You made a good point.
I'll go fetch the good padlocks from the cupboards.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm so nervous. I've forgotten your name. It was a ridiculous. Jimathan, thank you.
Sir, I've served you for 2 decades.
You know how I get under stress, Jimathan. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, move it along. Thank you. And so they start heading to the kitchen to lock themselves up. And Mikhail, you find yourself alone in the foyer of this house.
Okay.
Clara, what would you like Mikhail to do?
You change your clothes, Mikhail. You look ridiculous.
I
Put
do,
some of their finery on.
but this is my cool leather jacket. And at that, once you tell him he looks ridiculous, he can start to see through the illusion. The illusion sort of fades away, and he's like, "Oh, this is the stab dress. Why am I wearing this?"
Stab dress.
Okay, where do they keep clothes here? This house is so big. Boys, where should I go first? I see hallway. I see stairs. I see probably more stairs above that.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs, Mikhail.
Okay, yes, I am.
You need the cardio.
Yes, well, as I am, we all know I am not very big. You and I know. I don't know about other voices. Maybe they have a different body image of me. Anyway, okay, I'm at top of the stairs now. So let's see. And looking around, you see like really nice, like velvety carpeting and lots of portraits hanging on the wall, and just doors. So you kind of have your choice. So the hallway goes off to the left and the right.
Take a left.
Okay. Here I go. Yes. Let's see. I have door. I have door. Door. I guess tell me what to stop.
Door.
Oh, door. Here we go. Okay, so
go to the first door, the leftmost door, Mikhail. Of course, we're going to go in order.
This door. Oh, okay. I will go to end of hall, and he takes a minute to get to the end of the hall. It's a long hall. Okay, here we go. And he starts to turn the knob, and it's locked.
Oh. Try another one. Try the next one.
Okay, I guess there's so many doors. What is one locked door? And he turns to the right and tries the door on the right, and it does open.
Okay.
And inside you see a small room that looks like a servant's quarters, but it's maybe not used. There's like a bare bed, and there are some furniture in here. There's like a chest of drawers. It's just not clear that anyone's currently using this room.
Okay. Open the chest.
Okay, here we go. And he has to kind of reach up. It's made for humans. And in the top drawer, you see a sort of like very stereotypical French maid uniform.
Put it on. No. Just kidding. What? Just kidding, Mikhail. There's no time.
I don't know. It's better than this. This is full of holes. And he's sticking a hole through the stab wounds. I think this would be an improvement.
No, Mikhail, don't be ridiculous. Pick something else.
Okay, fine. He leaves the room, walks down the hall, and tries the next door on the right, and it opens. Actually, let's see how this goes. Why don't you roll to see if he is able to find reasonable clothes in a reasonable amount of time?
Okay.
The tension.
I got a 1.
All right, so you would have to spend a lot of points to make that a success, which means we are now bidding for control. So Mikhail is searching, and he's just kind of reaching this flow state, and he hears the one voice fade away. And everybody ready with their bids? All right, 3, 2, 1. We got 3 from Scott, 2 from Andrew, 0 from Clara.
Nope, 3 for me as well.
Oh, it's a tie. I don't know what happens on ties.
I was just thinking about that. 3.
If multiple people bid the same highest amount, they roll off to see who becomes active. So each of you roll a d6.
Excellent.
4.
Oh, Andrew's got a 6. All right, Andrew,
right.
You're in charge of Mikhail. So you come into control of Mikhail as he is like closing another giant wardrobe. This one happened to be filled with lots of human-sized clothes that appear to belong to the gentleman of the manor.
Mikhail.
Yes, hello?
Yes, it is me. It is your friend Perry.
Hey,
Here
Perry, you're the one who got me to put on this ridiculous dress.
Yes, well, don't worry about that. We're going to get you something better. And you know where there is definitely something better?
I don't, or I probably would have gone there.
Behind that locked door. You know there must be something very good behind the locked door, Mikhail.
Okay. Yes. Here we go.
We are going to open that locked door.
It's to the locked door, and he's like, I don't know why I would forget this. I am a master lockpicker.
You are very good.
I am a very bad boy. I've been up to a lot of trouble in my life.
Yes.
I'm still having trouble with this. So can you you do have lockpicking as one of your skills, right? Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So why don't you roll to see how he does?
I rolled a 1, and I don't have enough willpower points. I do, because I only need a 3.
Yeah, you could spend 2 points.
I'm going to spend the points and open this door.
But you might be out of willpower.
I have 1 left.
Ooh, buddy. Okay, so yeah, at that point, the door springs open, and inside you see, like weirdly, the family must be like actors or be involved in theater, because you just see costumes, like rows and rows of costumes hanging.
This is perfect, Mikhail. These people, they lead a double life. They are trying to catch you.
What? Maybe they're just patrons of the arts.
No, you do not see. They are spies. They are agents of malevolence out to get you. We must take their disguises and take one to wear ourselves. We must.
Is that all?
We must change our identity. We must be someone else. We must become a new person.
I just really thought you were going to tell me to kill them. Anyway, yes, I will happily.
That would be silly. Put that knife away, Mikhail. Save it for another time.
Great. So, what do you want me to put on?
Any old thing, Mikhail.
Please. I have completely lost my mind. Voice.
Okay, what is that over there? What is that? It's that. That is an old blackguard cloak. It's a retired symbol, but they must have it. Yes, you see.
Yes.
I see the single bloodshot eye, no longer in use, but still a symbol of intimidation. And
I think I remember this. This was a costume in a play. But,
no, it is not. It is an old Black Inquisition cloak. They are secret agents out to do you harm and do you power.
Now I look like one of them.
Yes, we'll trick them. We will infiltrate their conspiracy and uncover it, and then we will find out what is really going on.
Okay. I'm ready to go. I just
yes,
I don't know what to do next.
Well, we must go and tell them that we have uncovered. Go down to the kitchen and speak through the keyholes of the cupboard.
Okay, here I go. And so down the stairs he goes, and he's like, "Say, I was talking to other voice about body image. Do you see us as tall or short or smallish? Where do you stand on this?
We are compact and dangerous, Mikhail.
I like this. Yes. Okay. And so that gets you down the stairs, and then you're in the kitchen. You swing the doors open. And you see there is one big cupboard with a tiny flickering light coming through the keyhole, which is clearly they've got a candle.
Mikhail, you must not tell them who you are. You must give them another fake name. Tell them you are.
Two of them believe I am ill and brown feet.
No, they will never believe it. Tell them you are Shannon Sparks. They must believe this. They must know you have lied before.
Okay. But they heard my voice before. Should I change my voice or something?
No, you must. Well, no. Keep the voice. Keep the voice.
Okay. Knock, knock. Hello in there. I know what you are up to. I have stolen some of your clothes. My name is Shannon Sparks, and I am going to unravel this conspiracy. Is that it? I'm actually not sure.
That is good.
From inside the closet, you should hear the woman's voice go away. Just take whatever you're going to take and leave. This door is pretty strong. You're not going to be able to get in here anyway.
You have done everything there is to do here, Kyle. You have spread your misinformation. You are covering your tracks. Now you must go.
Okay.
You must go to the heart of the conspiracy.
Okay. I guess I will go outside.
Yes.
So, I've been thinking, compact is a pretty good word, but
yes,
I'm
very good.
I've been, how do you say, feeling a little like I've maybe packed on a few pounds. I mean, I guess it looks down, not on this body.
Your abs are rock hard, Mikhail. What are you talking about?
I guess that is true, but it is not so much six pack as it is one barrel. Anyway, here I am outside.
Sturdy barrel.
Where are
you?
I'm standing outside of this amazing estate. There's a carriage here. I am owed one carriage. This could be mine.
Take the carriage, Mikhail. Go to the wharfs.
Okay.
Find out what it is that has happened to you. But
Guardians of the Galaxy say the galaxy
Mikhail, do you hear those voices?
Yes, is this another voice? Is this
No, it
getting
is
very
the
crowded?
conspiracy. They are here. They have come to catch you.
Okay, well, I
Take
better
the
go.
carriage.
He
Ride.
hops in. He says, "Driver, go!" And the driver says, "Where to, pal?"
Hell, you must not tell him where you are going. Tell him somewhere close.
Okay.
Tell him somewhere close.
Go somewhere close.
No, the Mikhail.
But
Do not tell
close,
him that.
close to where, buddy?
Mikhail, tell him you wish to go to the grocery store, but the one far away on the other side of town.
Take me to the nice, wholesome food. Not the close by one, the one on the far side of town.
The big one, the gentrified one.
Yeah, you know, the big one with the fancy charcuterie. I'm getting French for some reason.
It is all right, Mikhail. It is all good.
All right, mister. It's going to be a little bit of a ride, though. And,
No, tell him to go double speed.
God, you need to go twice as fast. I'm getting very French now. I'm sorry. I will find a way to rein this in. It's okay with me, mister. But look, if you want me to break the speed laws, I'm gonna get in some trouble. You know, it's late at night, but the guards are still out.
Mikhail, you must convince him that it is too dangerous to stay here. Doesn't he see that the estate behind him is aflame?
And okay, so yeah, he's going to cast illusion magic to make a wall of fire appear to be chasing the cart.
Yes.
So let's roll for that.
5. And I have illusion magic,
so like just flame erupts, and at first actually the guy doesn't notice. He's like, so they just gave you the carriage. Oh my god.
Yes, the estate is on fire. Go tell him to go quickly because the estate is on fire.
Yeah, it's not just the estate, buddy. Look, the fire's following us. And so you're moving double speed now, making your way across town. And actually, you make it there in just before you fall asleep. So
yes.
You're still in charge.
Excellent, Mikhail. Now you must send him away, and then we must go across the street from this wholesome foods to the fuzzy barnacle.
Okay. Sir, please be having a good night. Thank you for your service. I will take it from here. You just want me to bugger off, or you gonna get out? No, this carriage belongs to me now. Okay, I guess I'll just walk back. That sounds good to me. Okay, okie dokie. And so the driver gets out and starts walking away. And Mikhail, you get out of the carriage. And,
wait, okay. Mikhail.
Yes.
I have uncovered. I understand what is happening. The fuzzy barnacle, it is a diversion.
Yes.
The real conspiracy is happening inside this wholesome foods. We must break in and find out what is going on deep within the bowels of the wholesome foods.
Yes, and probably I'm getting hungry. I have not had much to eat today.
That's also true. A fine coincidence.
Okay, should I just go through the front door or?
Well, the front. Yes, you must go unlock the front door and go in.
Here we go. It starts picking his lock. Let's see how your lock picking goes.
Mikhail. Your talent has no end. Is 5.
No. Yeah, click, 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 clack. I don't know why I make the noise with my mouth, but
because it feels good to understand your success.
Yes, and now I'm sliding the doors open, and I am inside of the whole.
Okay, you don't need to narrate every single detail, Mikhail. We get it.
Oh, I guess you can see through my eyes. I'm sorry. Well.
This is as far as my play went.
Yes, now that we are here, Mikhail, it's perfect. You must look around. You must see what is here. There must be the conspirators must be here somewhere.
Well, this is arranged, even though it is so fancy, it is arranged like most wholesome foods. There is produce section first. There is prepared goods. There, I could go back to the cultural foods. They used to call
go to
ethnic
the freezer,
foods.
Mikhail. It is where all conspiracies happen in the cold and in the dark.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. It is in the dark is right. It is. I cannot see. It is very dark in here.
I cannot help you there. I could perhaps create the illusion of light, but I'm not really sure how that works. It seems it's seems to be breaking laws of physics to do that.
I don't know if you seem to be the expert. I guess I will trust you. Okay. So yeah, he's stumbling around in the dark. Do you want to roll to see if he can make it to the freezer section?
Sure.
Going for that 6.
I do not think this is going to go well. They did not. I got a 4, and I cannot make it work.
Okay, so Mikhail is stumbling around in the dark at the Wholesome Foods. Let's bid for control. Clara, you ready? All right, everybody's ready. 3, 2, 1. I see them. Okay, I see 3 from Scott. I see 1 from Clara. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Scott, you're in control.
Hey, Mikhail.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Hello.
The Wholesome Foods is good, but luckily, this Wholesome Foods is
Yes.
with it. The Dock District's really not that close to the Everspire, but this one's not too far from the Everspire. Why? Now that we're dressed as one of the members of the Black Inquisition,
Yes.
why don't we just go to the Everspire?
But I am so hungry. I could eat.
What? I'm sure they have food there.
Oh, this is a good point. Okay. Well, off I go. Let's see.
You might as well take your carriage.
Okay, I guess I will drive carriage. I'm not feeling too good. But I will point carriage at the place, and maybe the horses will do the work. I think because it's possible to fail as a normal person at driving horses. I'm gonna make you roll for it.
Maybe you walk. Maybe you walk, Mikhail.
Okay. Sure, I know the way to the Everspire. Who doesn't? You can see it right there, infinitely tall over all buildings. So he sets off, and he's only a few blocks away, and he gets there before you get bored and fall asleep.
All right. So, Mikhail.
Yes.
As a diligent member of the a disguised blackguard, as the previous voice had been telling you, the conspiracy obviously leads to the highest levels of government.
Okay.
The conspiracist must be here. We
Yes.
need to find a magistrate of some sort.
Okay.
So let's go to the door and knock.
So yeah, Mikhail walks up to the door, and there are 2 guards standing there that watch him.
Even better, guards. Don't knock, Mikhail.
Hello.
Offer them a cigarette and make idle chit chat as a member of the Black Inquisition.
Good evening, fellow guard people. Do one of you have a cigarette I could borrow? And
And give you.
let us to. I would like to engage. A hell of a night, huh? Let us have banter. Okay, so you've got bantering and you want to use it, so let's roll for it.
Mikhail, let us have banter.
Oh, that's a 1 on the die.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna spend my last 2 because this has gotta work. This has gotta work.
Yeah, so one of them hands you a cigarette and has one for himself, and Mikhail turns to the other guard and says, "Would you like to borrow a smoke?" And they say, "Yeah, I guess. Thanks. I've been trying to cut back." And the 2 guards light up, and Mikhail is not smoking. So hell of a night, huh? Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's quiet.
Ask them subtly if they've seen any of the magistrati in or out this evening.
Then any of you seen the magistrates about, huh? Whoa, those are a hell of a people, huh? Yeah, sure. I mean, they're coming and going all the time. Is there anyone in particular you wanted to know about?
Oh, think of a name. Badman. Yes, you know of a name. It's Badman. No, he was an inquisitor. Shit, what was the name of that
Stone Sniffer?
Stone Sniffer, yes.
I'm looking for a specific one, a stone sniffer. Oh, sure. I don't think he's come out for the night. Actually, he's been working late.
He's a deputy magistrate. The magistrate, they're real busy a lot of the time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, boys.
Whoa, you have business with him. You better go upstairs to have a chat with him.
I'm so glad to find that he is still in the building. I am going to see him now. All right. Have a good one, man. And And
So we just
Mikhail-
gonna let this guy go past.
Well, he's wearing Inquisition garb, and he knows the deal. Magistrate's coming and going all
he
day,
did
right?
loan me a cigarette. I mean, that's a nice gesture.
Yeah. I mean, that was my cigarette, but he.
But he loaned it to me. You never let me bum a cigarette in your entire life.
No, and you know what? I'm not going to start.
Mikhail, on
yes,
your way
hello.
out.
I'm inside. I don't know what was going on with those guards.
Damn.
Hello, I am inside.
Yes. Go up the stairs until you find a magistrate.
Okay. Oh boy. Well, here I go. And he goes to the main stair that's just like in this huge stone foyer and these like extremely fancy marble stairs, and he starts walking, and he's walking, and he's like, "Hey, I've talked to other voices about this, but
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear what you say. How do you feel about our body image? Are we big person, small, compact? That is one of my favorites.
I think the important thing is what we do with it, how we use it, how we comport ourselves. It's our stage persona, if you will, our mannerisms, our ability to relate to the guests.
You are a very dodgy voice. I would like you to speak straight with me. You live in my head.
For the time being, it seems, yes.
Oh, that's weird and ominous. Okay, look, these stairs are going on a long time. I am getting very tired.
There's a door. You want to open the door?
I don't know. Is there a magistrate behind this door?
I don't know. It could be a closet. Let's find out.
Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out if you found a magister. Let's roll. I don't think you have any skills for it.
Don't. Oh. That's a 2, not a 6.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make so Scott's out of points. Well, everybody so this is a failure. Mikhail hasn't fallen asleep, so Scott's out of points. Andrew, you have 1 point left. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Clara, how many points do you have left?
I have 2.
Of willpower. All right.
Yeah, 2 willpower.
I'll tell you what. We're coming up close on time. I'm going to give it over to Clara to take us home.
Okay.
Right.
And actually, Mikhail opens the door to a room that is filled. The first thing you notice is you hear chanting, and then you get a whiff of like herbs and incense and like very, very strong smells. And it's sort of musty in here, like this has been going on for a while. There's some kind of spell casting happening, and no one has noticed you open the door yet. But Mikhail is standing there and looking, and he's like, I see these. They're doing much magic. I don't know if any of these are magistrate or deputy magistrate or hemi-magistrate or demi-magistrate or semi-magistrate.
Mm-hmm. Okay, don't let them see you, Mikhail. Just keep the door open, keep the door ajar, and then listen intently. Maybe you can recognize what kind of spell they're casting.
Okay.
Listen for the chanting.
So he can't super hear, like it's a lot of quiet chanting, and it's kind of happening deep in the room. So it's not clear what the spell is or what it might be about.
Okay. So grab your knife. Make sure your knife is ready. You don't know what's gonna go down.
Yes.
You don't know what's gonna go down, and then
you got that right, buddy.
Open the door loudly and interrupt them.
Okay, I'm going to close it first and then kick it open. Is this good?
Yes. Make it look cool. That's
okay.
That's half
yes. I'm going to look so cool. I'm wearing this badass Inquisition. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. He kicks open the door, and all of the spellcasters suddenly look up, and like the lights that were like dim and sort of green and candlelit like come up mysteriously because they've stopped their chanting, and you're holding a knife at them, and they're all looking at Mikhail.
Okay, and
crap! What do I say? I thought I had something for this.
You say you. And then you ask them, what are you doing? And you identify yourself as Sir Ellen Brownfeet.
Okay.
Damn it.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Officer of the Black Inquisition, Ilan Brownfeet. And I would like very much to know what exactly you think you are doing here.
Yes.
And from the back, one of them with like a slightly nicer robe than the others says like, we have the room tonight. We reserved it in the calendar. We're here to practice portal summoning.
I double checked. We definitely have it.
Yeah, is there a problem with the room or
And I say, no, you can proceed. Proceed.
Please, yes. Go ahead, please. Okay, it's just that it's kind of weird with you in here now.
Yeah, we were told we wouldn't be interrupted.
Apologize.
Tell him to make a deal.
Goodness, I am so sorry. You are right. I have just remembered that the calendar was clearly booked. I will see myself out.
But try to persuade them to help you.
Instead of leaving, I would like to ask if you would like to help me as an officer of the Black Inquisition. Whose
Offer
name
them
is
something in return.
Ilan Brownfeet. Hi. Voices.
You must be quiet. It is not your time to speak.
Yes,
I don't have control, but I can still give suggestions.
This voice would like suggestions.
You must tell them you are here to bust them up.
Or offer them promotions in exchange
Tell them you are
for
their
their
new
help.
yes.
The voice.
Tell them you
voice
are
in
their
charge.
new boss.
The voice in charge told me to listen to the grumpy Percy voice. So here we go.
Okay.
Hello, I am Officer Ilan Brownfeet of the Black Inquisition, and I am in charge of this room now. I know that we have had some confusing moments. This is not the best first impression of a boss, but I must tell you, you work for me now. All the cultists look at each other, and they're just like, is there something you want us to do, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need their help finding a member of the Magistrati. There's one who's desperately in trouble.
I am looking for a magistrate in trouble. There may be trouble. I don't. Trouble.
That's stonebound.
I'm looking for stone. Yeah, he says all of those things, and then he says the right one, which was it
Stone sniffer? Stone sniffer,
yes,
you mean?
Stone sniffer. Yes, thank you. What is your name? You are doing well.
Ted.
Ted, I like you, Ted.
Ted. Dancing.
Okay, I do not care that much about you, Ted. I will call you Ted. I'm not that good with faces, so I will probably call other people Ted. Look, Ted.
Actually, there's 3 Teds in this room.
Your
name is Ted.
I'm
you
Ted.
said your name's Ellen.
Hi.
All right, this Ted, the one I am looking at, you come with me.
Sure.
I mean, you're kind of looking.
No, Ted, too. You stay here.
I tell you what, all Teds take me to office.
Don't bring Ted, too. He's a burden.
I'm not a burden. It's glandular.
No,
Voice.
it's not that, Ted. It's just that you're very bad at your job.
Voice, I don't know what to do. I'm getting angry with these people.
Take both Teds to
there are 3
help you find
Teds.
a magistrate.
Take me and then take the other Ted. Take Ted cubed.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
going to
Ted
take
number
these.
1 and Ted number 3.
I'm taking
Ted
Ted 1 and Ted 3. If you think of yourself as middle Ted, stay.
Ted 2, at least you Ted, you could be the Ted in charge. You can be high Ted while we're gone.
No, I am still in charge. You work for me. My name, Ilan Brownfeet, officer of the Black Inquisition. Let's go.
Designate a head Ted, just in case.
Oh, never mind. With one Ted left, yes, there will be head Ted. I like this. This is a good sound. The assonance. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Ted's away, and the Teds lead you up a couple of hallways, and it's starting to look a little like more formal, more creepy. There's definitely some other guards and Inquisition people walking out, but they seem to be ignoring you. And they stop at a door, and they're like, "All right, here it is."
Dramatically open the door.
Kick it open, Mikhail.
Okay, Should I ask Ted's to move or?
Yeah, have them behind you.
Okay, Ted's, please. Yeah, oh, right. I guess see ya. And as they start to walk away, Mikhail rears his foot back and kicks open the door, and you see in the room is like a lovely, like, large pile red carpet leading to a big mahogany desk. And at the desk, leaned over with candles burning all around him, working over paperwork, is is he a demi-magister? A deputy?
E.G. Stone Sniffer is a deputy magistrate.
Yeah, so you see deputy magistrate E.B.?
E.G.
E.G. example.
Stone Sniffer.
Yeah,
Sure.
E.G. Stone Sniffer. And he looks up directly and looks at Mikhail, and Mikhail is standing there holding the knife.
Mm-hmm. And he says, "Sorry to startle you, but
please excuse my rudeness."
And let them know that you won't be putting the knife down, but ask for his help.
I apologize for my flashy entrance. And the knife, but the knife will stay. I can't take back this, so we're going to have to live with all of it.
Why are you here? Who are you? Why are you here? I'm a deputy magistrate, man.
Well, deputy magistrate, I am Black Inquisition officer Ilan Brownfeet, and I have questions for you.
Wait a minute.
You don't have questions? Offer him a deal.
Brownfeet. I know Brownfeet.
Clara, what do you got for me?
Offer to tell him who you really are.
Yeah. Say, I know I'm not. Say, you're not Ilan Brownfeet.
Very good. You have seen through my clever disguise.
Yeah.
My name is not Ilan Brownfeet.
I already knew that.
You're someone very important to him.
But I am someone very important. Maybe to you. Maybe to other people.
Really? You're very important to me because you busted into my room.
Well, then it must be to you.
Well, and he's in charge of room 212 downstairs.
You're not allowed here.
Oh.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry.
You and the rest of the cultists can go back downstairs to your room. You've got 20 minutes left.
Oh, sorry. Clara.
And persuade him to help you get back into your body.
Okay. Yeah, that's so. What do we got? I must tell you, I am feeling a little bit not myself. Earlier tonight, I was not in this body that you see here. I want your help to find my way back. And all right, so you have persuasion. Let's have a roll.
Okay, I got a 5.
Ooh, nice. And so the magister leans over the desk, stands up to his full height, which is pretty imposing, and he looks at Mikhail, still holding the knife and like grinning, like, "You will help me, yes?" He says, I can tell from the smell of you that that's not your body. And don't worry, we'll find the real one. But I'm afraid you won't be part of the search party." Yeah. And the magister moves his hands quickly in a gesture, and wards light up around the door that you came in. And suddenly, Mikhail feels his consciousness smash back together into a single entity. The voices are silenced, and the body that he's in flumps to the ground in front of the demi-magistrate. And he feels himself launched into the air, pulled out of the Everspire, and back over to the fuzzy bar, the fuzzy barnacle, where he slams back into his body, and Mikhail opens his eyes, and he's lying on the floor next to a bed with another statue of himself lying in the bed. And that's the end of our story, everybody. So let's do a quick tally of points. So folks, if you did your obsessions, so if you did your level 1 obsession, count that up. That's those points. If you manage to achieve your level 2 obsession, add each of those instances up and multiply by 2. And if you manage to achieve your level 3 obsession, add that and then multiply that number by 3, and then add that total, and that will be your number of points in terms of controlling Mikhail.
Bum, bum, bum.
And I guess just let us have it when you've got your numbers.
All right, I've learned that my number 2 obsession was probably easier than I had written it to be. I got 15 total points.
Ooh, buddy.
15. I got 5. I don't know if I'm adding it up right though, but
Well, what were your? Let's talk about our obsessions.
okay, yeah.
Well,
So-
I want to hear your total first, Andrew. Before you.
I think we should all talk about our obsessions first.
All right, let's have it. So, Clara, what were yours?
My obsessions were to sharpen my knife. My second one was to steal knives, and my third one was to be a police chief.
Those are great obsessions.
All right, and Scott, since you've given us your number, what were your obsessions?
The first one was wheeling and dealing to make a deal, and there were 3 deals. And the second one was dramatically opening doors to see what's inside.
Oh, Clara was helping you with that.
Yeah,
And I racked
was
up
so good.
6 points on that. That was
Yeah.
That's a good one.
crazy.
You're welcome.
And
Yeah.
everybody was, because Mikhail kept picking locks and then opening the door.
Oh, that's also dramatic. Yeah.
Picking
Wonderful.
them up.
And then the top one was fooling a magistrate into getting nothing. And I was so close.
Oh,
So close. He was going to open
So-
that door and there was going to be a sheep. And it was going to be great.
My obsessions were number 1, tell a lie.
yeah.
I got that
Okay.
one quite a few
Like
times.
35.
Number 2, go somewhere I shouldn't. So we
Yep.
hit that a handful of times as well. And then number 3 was uncover a conspiracy. And so I'm going to go to Marty. Were those cultists? Does that count as a conspiracy?
I'm gonna say no. Like
We never found out if they were
I-
conspiring for anything.
Yeah, I mean, like dealings like that happen all the time at the Everspire, and it's
That's
not
true.
clear whether
Yeah, I mean,
that
they
like
scheduled
do you
room.
one person's conspiracy is another person's bureaucracy and day job.
So I counted 9 lies and 7 times I went somewhere I shouldn't. So
Oh,
my total
buddy.
is 23 points.
Oh, the master.
Wow.
The master.
Right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I'm sorry we ran a little late, but I was riveted there.
Oh gosh.
That was a good time. This concludes another Lan Arcanym city story. And yes, we had to make it sort of a bottle episode and reset everything at the end. It's all of that happened. I'm happy to say we didn't burn down the city or anything, which I thought might happen. But
Now we all know why Mikhail's body got up the dramatic and
Yeah.
wandered.
Yeah,
out.
we
Now we know
we-
why it's gone, and it's now in the possession of the deputy magistrate.
Yeah. But Mikhail also has another one now, so
Yeah, it's got to have
The
spares.
plot thickens.
yeah. Just collecting weird dolls of himself. So
Like
Should
folks,
have played
thanks.
session. Damn.
yeah. Oh, that would have been nice. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're listening, thank you so much, Clara, for joining us this week. You
Thank you
were
so
a
much.
wonderful guest,
This was great. It was fun.
and yeah, we look forward to having you on in the future. Thank you again. Well, what else? If you see buttons and they say something like and subscribe and share, do
Thumbs
it.
up, link
Like this-
buttons.
Follow.
This
Yeah.
voice in your head is saying, "My obsession is to click subscribe."
You must click the buttons, the good ones. You know you like them. They're very good.
And that's going to do it for us this week. Tune in next Monday for one more Lan Arcanym City story before we get back into the dramatic season 2 of Lawful and Orderly. And until next time, what do we say at the end?
Same bad time.
Same RPG time. Same RPG Academy.
Oh, that's it. That's the
Yay. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh. Or do you want to stay and see what's behind door number 2?
It could
Do
be
you-
anything, even a boat.
Or another door.
Just gonna keep waving.
Just
It's a
gonna-
Russian nesting.
It's exhausting.
door.
This is
You
the hardest
hang
part
up
of the show.
first. No, you hang up
Bye.
first.
No, you hang up first.
No, you hang up
No,
first.
you hang up first.
No, you.
I'm hanging up on all of you.
Aw.